Alright guys, good morning. I am currently in Fort Lauderdale, and guess what? I am about to board a cruise ship. I am boarding an ultra luxury cruise. This is going to be Crystal Serenity. Super excited to be on board for this. Kind of like a taste test cruise. First time ultra luxury. We'll see what it all entails. I can tell you that right now, boarding started between 12 and 4, and as you see, there's no one here. So this ship has a capacity of like 600 or so there's not going to be many people on board at all. But just look, no line, no wait. Never seen this. Still no line. All right, no line, no wait at all. Hello, thank you. I'm fine, thank you. Yeah, I've never seen a terminal this empty ever. Y'all, quickest embarkation ever. Like literally just walking on the ship. But I was asked twice already if I was a passenger, so we'll see how this goes. Yeah, so literally just walking onto the ship. Like I've never done that. They have hand sanitizer, and we are boarding. First ultra luxury cruise. We are here. Okay, so it was super quick because we have to do a second check-in on board. This is where they're going to verify passports and all of that. So the official check-in happens here on board. That makes sense.
I think that now they're working.
Hello. Oh, that way. Thank you.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you. All right, first look at the atrium. I'm going to go drop my bags off. It's hard to walk with a glass of champagne. All right, we are in the elevator going to deck 8 where my suite is. Guys, embarkation day. No one in the elevator. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen this before. All right, let's check out this cabin. All right, so outside my cabin, I have my dining reservations, which I made in advance. I'm guessing my key card is in here somewhere. I don't know what that is. And then guessing that's my key card. Let's check it out. So actually my key card was on my desk. Guys, quick look. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, let's do a quick cabin tour. Now, I keep pacing back and forth. I don't know what I want to do first. So I know I'm hungry, so let's go eat. We'll do a cabin tour in a little bit. All right, so it looks like deck 12 is the marketplace restaurant. I'm assuming that's a buffet. Let's go check that out. But just to give you an idea of what's on the ship. We'll obviously have a full ship tour and all of that. But let's go grab something to eat. All right, we're gonna check out this pool deck first. Very quiet. Yeah, embarkation, guys. Look how empty it is. But you have these plush loungers. They have towels all ready to go. Nice little day beds right there. In the shade, which I can appreciate. And then you have 2 whirlpools right here. And then beautiful pool. Very nice. Very, very nice. Have some tables and loungers there. This is gorgeous. Now the pool looks like it ranges from 3, almost 4 feet to almost 5 feet. So not too deep. Little stage there. But lots of like little day beds and things right here. Let's see what's behind these doors. I think I just passed the buffet, but we'll see what's over here first. Guys, I've never seen a ship this empty. Like never. Let's see what this is here. I think it was called Palm Court. How beautiful. Get these panoramic view. Very nice. I just love the decor. The colors are really nice. Very bright. Now this is some sort of dance floor. I see a piano, so probably where they're gonna dance at night because they do a lot of dancing from what I've heard. Now guys, I did no research really. There's not many vlogs out there on Crystal Cruises. So Yeah, I don't know what I'm getting into. But there's a bar over here. I'm sure this will all come to life tonight. And it looks like something over here. I don't know what this is. Maybe they serve some snacks or something over here. No clue. It looks like, yeah, a little hot buffet there. Maybe they serve something. Maybe tea time or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So I haven't been able to check to see kind of what's happening for today. There is not an official app for Crystal, but there's a QR code, my understanding is, that'll take you to a web page that'll give you all of the activities and everything. And then there's also a tablet in the cabin that will have like all of the daily activities and things. So we'll check that out in a little bit, but let's go ahead and get something to eat for real this time. All right, and this is called Waves. I wonder if this is like a kids club of some sort. Oh, there's a couple desks. Different kind of space. Look at all the pictures. Oh, very interesting. Oh yeah, this must be like a kid space. It's called Waves. Now I'm curious to see how many kids will actually be on board. But I'll find out. I think it looks like it's probably some sort of kids club. Like, I guess where you can do arts and crafts and things here. So very small kids club. It looks like they're probably all in the same space. I'll get more information as far as the hours. I think there's a cost for it, and get the age groups for you guys. That's cute. All right, let's see if they have to eat. So they have the Trident menu, has burgers, wraps, soups of the day. Trident Grill. So I don't know if you order should be placed with the grill chef and picked up from the counter when ready. So I might order burgers. They're made to order burgers. And then looks like a toppings bar and fruit and things. Also, this is like a separate. They have ice cream. Oh, gelato. That's all included too.
I'll just do a small one.
Oh, look at these cookies, y'all. Wow. I will be back for those. But yeah, beautiful. So this is like the outdoor solarium area. And then the marketplace is over this way.
You should have seen Onboard or Halloween.
Alright, so marketplace buffet. Let's see what they have. I don't know if it's, hello. I don't know if it's all made to order, and it looks like you serve yourself. Let me wash my hands first. Alright, so there is a coffee bar. There's like some desserts and things here. Salad bar. More salad bar here. So it is self-serve, it looks like. Turkey, veal. Got some Indian food here. Hello. And then they have outdoor for dining too. Looks like some fancy cheeses and meats and dates and all that. Then over here it looks like hot dogs, fries, fried calamari and fish. It's called Buddha Bowl. And then looks like a pasta bar. Hello. And that's just going round and round. Looks like some of the same things on the other side. All right, so my first meal kind of a hodgepodge of things. Some veggies, chicken, Indian pork, and shrimp. So found a kind of quiet spot on the buffet. It's not crowded at all, but they will bring you drinks, and all of these things are included with your. Thank you so much. Thank you. So yeah, so it says complimentary wine selection. You get those wines included, all-inclusive beer, you get that, and then these drinks here are included. All right, so they gave me information on how to connect to the internet. They gave that to me when I checked in, and then I mentioned the app. You have to scan this QR code to get access to see what's happening on the ship, and you can also access it on the tablet in your cabin. And Wi-Fi is included. So Wi-Fi is included. Most drinks are included. You get 1 or 2 specialty dining, I believe. I'll confirm for sure. So it's pretty inclusive, and my food was pretty tasty. That Indian food was really good, and so was the fried shrimp and things. So very tasty. So far, so good. All right, and this is Beef Bar. I don't know what they sell. They have, looks like pizza. Very interesting. Oh, looks like hot wok. Called the Beef Bar. Oh, it says comfort food. So pasta, meat sauce, glazed salmon, cauliflower steak. But they have lunch, and then they also have dinner. Oh yeah, I was coming back for gelato. Here are the flavors. I think I'm gonna get the cookie dough. That's what I think. Can I have the cookie dough gelato and a little bit of the coconut? Which one? Cookie dough and coconut. Yes. Thank you. You know, that coconut gelato is so good. Really good. All right, so now we are on the top deck, which is deck 13. This is a relatively small ship. Looks like they have tennis or pickleball court here. Little spot to sit. Now this is kind of cool. I've noticed this in a lot of other places. They have waters just available. It says cold face towels, used face towels. So yeah, Wimbledon court. Come here, play tennis, pickleball, all of that. But it's really nice that they just have the waters just available for you to grab. Like, never had that before. All right, this is the spa. So we can check it out. Oh yeah, so this is deck 13, spa and fitness center. So a nice size fitness center for this size of ship. Pretty nice. And I won't be working out, but very nice. And again, they have water bottles there. Looks like those are reusable water or refillable water bottles. Towels, all of that there. Guessing they have some sort of fitness class, activities going on over here. How are you?
And then you go back to the fitness.
Okay. And I just saw the fitness area.
Oh, you saw the fitness?
Yes.
Okay, no worries. So this is one of the treatment tools that we have for the massage, and a similar one for the facial massage or facial. Then we check you in, then you can put this side, relax, have some tea or some water.
All right, here's another specialty dining. This is the Italian.
This one.
And here's some information about specialty dining. It says a total of 2 visits may be made during this cruise to either this restaurant, the Japanese, or the sushi bar, or a combination thereof without charge. After that, it's $50 per person. So you get some specialty dining included. Some of it you're gonna have to pay for if you do multiple. This is a beautiful venue. Looks like the casino's this way. I thought this ship didn't have a casino, but we'll check it out and see. But I thought it didn't have a casino. These are some wide hallways as well. Let's see what they have. All right, so it is closed off, blocked off right now. But you can see there's roulette, a couple of tables, some slots. A little bit bigger than another one that I was just on recently. Yeah, some slot machines. All right, let's see what else is down this hall. All right, this looks like a computer lab. Computer University at Sea. Very interesting. So they have these different classes you can take, which I've never seen on a cruise ship. iPhone, iPad photo app redesign, WhatsApp for travelers. Wow, I probably could teach these. Chat GPT basics, prompting tips for AI search. Very interesting. Classes are first come, first serve basis.
Who's in my cabinet?
Yeah, you can access the internet.
Very nice. Unless our flight gets canceled on Wednesday.
So that's kind of cool to see. Computer lab. I might actually come work from there. So I know Ron would absolutely love that. All right, looks like the rest of deck 7 is going to be your suites down that hall.
I'll meet you at the elevator.
Which one? Next one floor?
1 floor down.
All right, let's see what's on deck 6. All right, there's a few things there we'll go see. I think we've seen everything here. I don't know, what is this here? Maybe there's some things on this side that I missed. This is just like a... All right, so this is called the studio. Maybe some sort of vocal. I see the pianos or keyboards here. Maybe some sort of vocal lessons. Cute. Here is the library on board. Wow. Now this is very, very impressive. What is that? Is that a CD player? I don't know. Looks like you can play some music. Lots of books. I feel like the last few cruise ships I've been on, they've had some really impressive libraries. This is pretty extensive here. Very nice. There are the hours for the library. You can sign out board games, cards. It says, please feel free to take books and games at your leisure and return the last day of your voyage. All right, here is the vintage room. I'm guessing this is, I don't want to say chef's table, or maybe it's wine tasting. I don't know, it looks too fancy for me with all those glasses. Maybe it's some sort of wine tasting. Oh, you know what? They do have a wine tasting. No, I'm mixing that up with another cruise line. But yeah, the vintage room. I'll let you guys know what this is in a little bit. All right, let's check out deck 6. Guys, it's still very empty. This is probably more empty than Explorer Journeys when I was on that. If you missed that vlog, be sure to check that out. All right, so here we have deck 6. Let's see what's over here. I think this is the way I came on the ship. All right, you have the Bistro. Dining options there. We'll check that out when people aren't dining. Then you have some shops over that way. Yeah, this is the way I entered. And then the Crystal Collection, which I wonder if that's jewelry. Oh, the Bistro, I smell coffee. I'm guessing that's a specialty coffee shop. But here you have watches. More jewelry and things. See how they just have bottled water sitting? I love that. Absolutely love that. But yeah, more shops this way. Purses. I'm sure these things are expensive. I'm probably not even going to walk in there. So, all right, let's see what's over this way. All right, looks like this is theater, but there's model ship. Oh, that's actually Crystal Harmony, which I think this might have been, I don't know. I'll have to find out. It was originally named Crystal Harmony. I don't know. But there's where you're checking in when you get on the ship. So, but I'm guessing this is probably the theater this direction. Yeah, Galaxy Lounge. Show, it says variety show Crystal in Motion tonight at 9:30. We'll try to check that out. It's pretty dark in there right now. It's very dim in here. But pretty classy, I like it. All right, let's see what else is over here, guys. They have lots of like clothes and stuff. I bet that's expensive. We won't find out. They probably don't have plus size either, but let's see what's over this way. Hollywood Theater. It says F1 movie. Oh, they actually have a theater? Wow. So it's 2 o'clock, so that means it's already started. Let me just peek in real quick. I didn't know they had a theater. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, I won't peek in there. People are watching the movie. We'll check that out later. Interesting. Oh, so it's like its own little hallway. Hollywood Theater. I'll have to see what else they're playing. I did hear someone say that they were showing a movie they wanted to see, but I didn't think it was actual theater. And looks like this is the photo shop, photo gallery. All right, can't say that. Connoisseurs Club. Looks like a cigar lounge. Oh yeah, for sure, a cigar lounge. Smells of cigars. Actually kind of like that smell. Some cognac there. Feels like you can buy your cigars, get something to drink, and enjoy a cigar. It looks like a cigar bar. All right, Avenue Saloon. Looks like a bar. Also looks vintage and luxurious. Looks like they'll have some sort of music or something. There's a piano back there. This is probably a cool spot to come hang. I like the shutters. I mean, it looks very classy. Like, it looks old, but it gives you that classy, luxurious feel. Nice furniture. Yeah, I really like the shutters. So yeah, I'll check this out at some point during the cruise. I'll let you guys know what the music's like. It's giving like piano bar vibes. Maybe it's like a piano bar. All right, and here's the Stardust Club. I'm guessing another lounge of some sort. Let's just check it out real quick. This is nice. There's
What, the movie theater you're talking about?
So this looks like another lounge of some sort. I don't know which type of shows they will put in here. Maybe comedy. I don't even know if they have comedy. Like the different types of shows that'll be in here versus the other theater. So I'll let you guys know. All right, and this is called Pulse. Pulse is giving me nightclub vibes. Let's see if this is a nightclub. Oh yeah. Yeah, it looks like this is probably the nightclub. Not as many seats in here as the other areas, but I guess they're wanting you to dance and not really sit. Okay. They do have quite a few lounges on board, so that's always a good thing. The Pulse nightclub.
I just give a quick introductions and then
Okay.
I will let you to enjoy
Okay.
the room. You just came so you don't know what's going on around.
Right.
Have a seat, I will tell you
Okay.
exactly and then you'll be fine. Nice room for you as well.
Very
it's a fair
nice.
category room. But this supposed to be, before it was 2 rooms. Now
Uh-huh.
they refurbished
Very
this
nice.
one to make it, redo it. This one
Mhm.
has
I'm sorry?
champagne. Are you going to have it now?
Not right now, no.
No. If you are not having it, I will keep it in the fridge. Yeah?
Okay.
As you know, everything is complimentary. The drinks are all complimentary. You can have as many as you want it. Here is the basic setups are here.
Okay.
If you need anything particularly, let me know
Okay.
as well.
I didn't
have
even see that.
Yeah. I have Chardonnay here, beers are here, and the Cabernet is a red wine here. Champagne will be here. If you like to have any kind of liquor, please let me know. So
Okay.
I can bring that liquor as well.
Thank you.
Also, wherever you go, it's going to be complimentary as well. All the bars are
Okay.
open for you, wines. Plenty of option in the wine in the dining room as well. If you doesn't like it, anything you can change with something, other choices as
Okay.
well. Okay.
Perfect.
And the glasses, everything are hiding here.
Okay.
So you can use that as many as you want it as well. Espresso machine, if you're using it any days, and the capsules are different. 4 kind of capsules are here. It is written that. What
Okay.
is what. And coffee mates and espresso cup.
Perfect.
If you like to have coffee in the morning, I can bring the coffee in the morning as well.
Okay.
Just call me for that. I
Okay.
will put my number in the phone.
Okay.
How to call me. That is the only thing. So you basically you need to know. First, everything I will handle it for you.
All right.
And otherwise, second option, if it's in case the number is gone, I can call me from this number.
Okay.
276512.
Perfect.
Okay. That is that. Laundry things are pressing. If the luggage come, if you want something to pressing, ironing.
Okay.
5 pieces every day is complimentary.
Okay.
And 1 full bag of laundry is complimentary as well.
Okay.
And the 5 pieces dry cleaning is also complimentary.
Got it.
So you just call me for that or leave it on the bed.
Okay.
For
I think
if
I'll
you
be
like-
fine. I'm very easy.
If you have something.
So I just noticed this note here. It says, welcome, Crystal is pleased to present our special chocolate collection for you to savor throughout your voyage. You guys know I love some chocolate. So I guess Crystal has their own brand of chocolate. I don't know. Let me see if I can get this open. Hold on. All right, looks fancy. Ooh, look at that. I will be enjoying these throughout the cruise. I don't know about the dark chocolate one, but yeah, I'll be enjoying these for sure. I'll let you guys know how they are. Now, y'all know I wasn't gonna wait to try this chocolate. I love chocolate. That is really good. I probably won't eat the dark chocolate. I'm not a dark chocolate fan, but this milk chocolate, really, really nice. So I guess instead of putting chocolates on the bed at night, this is what you get. So I'll take it. That is delicious. Y'all, so I got my cabin unpacked. I wasn't going to unpack for this cruise, but I had some dresses and things because they have a pretty strict dress code on board. So if you're cruising with Crystal, just know that from what I read, after 6 p.m., there's no bathing suits allowed. There's no swim up cover-ups. There's no shorts allowed. There's no light colored jeans. They want you to be, depending on the cruise, for this one, because it is a short Caribbean cruise, it's a little more relaxed, is my understanding. And so they just want like resort casual, but for dinner, they want you to fancy it up a little bit. And they do ask that after you have dinner, once you change, if you could still remain resort casual, not go back to jeans, not go back to shorts, things like that. So a stricter dress code. So I figured I would go ahead and just hang my dresses and things up. That way they can get the wrinkles out. But my butler came in and he did share with me that you do get, they will press your clothing 5 pieces per day, which is included in your cruise fare. And then if you need to dry clean, there's, I think it was 5 for the cruise. And they do have, he can bring an iron or a steamer for me to use. And they also have self-service laundry. So that's kind of good to know. But I wanted to show you the Wi-Fi. So the Wi-Fi is included with your cruise fare. I believe you can connect it in multiple devices. Right now I'm connected on my phone. I'm also connected on my computer. But what I wanted to show you is it looks like what's included is the standard Wi-Fi. I wanted to see how much the premium Wi-Fi is. Let's take a peek. All right, so again, you'll have that card that I showed you earlier that'll have the passcode. Right now, it's just 8765431. So yeah, right now it's the standard Wi-Fi, and it's telling me that I'm already connected here. But if you go to premium, it's gonna give you the pricing for premium, and let's see what it does. So they have Wi-Fi plans here. So for a 7-day cruise, $100, you get unlimited. You get 10 usable devices for simultaneous devices for 7 days. Non-refundable, so that's for 7 days. I'm only on 4 days. So the premium for 1 day is $20. It's unlimited. So not terrible to go premium. I will tell you that so far the Wi-Fi is working well. I'm not going to upgrade or anything unless I have issues. But right now it's like working just fine. But just to give you an idea of the cost. And while I'm speaking about the cost, your shipboard account. So when you do your online check-in, the way Crystal is very simple when it comes to online check-in. It was very quick, pretty much actually after I booked and paid for my cruise. It just had me do a quick check-in and it sent me a QR code. So it was nothing like where you select a arrival time. They actually had a window. They emailed and said you can arrive between 12 and 4 p.m. So there's no window that you need to select or anything like that. You don't register a picture or a credit card or anything. Once I got inside the ship for the second part of the check-in, that's when they asked for my credit card, and they charge $50 per day. So depending on the length of your cruise, currently it's $50 per day. That's what they put as an incidental hold. Now keep in mind, if you don't spend that, it'll be returned to your card, but it's $50 per day. So keep that in mind. That's a little different than other cruise lines. Some have like a flat fee. But for them, they said as of now, it's $50 per person per day. So keep that in mind too, $50 per person per day incidental fee. There looks like there's no sail away party today, but I will double check. And if there's a sail away, we're headed there right now. If not, we're gonna figure out what else to do. We have muster at 5:30. They did say that muster, you have to report to your muster station, which mine is in the movie theater, which is cool because I didn't see that earlier. So at the movie theater is my muster, so they said 5:30, that's where I need to be. So if there's no sail away, we'll be headed to muster and then off to dinner at 6:30. All right, so I am checking on the app just to see what type of entertainment they have. They have quite a bit of different options, very, very diverse as far as the offerings for movies and things. So that's always nice to see. And these movies are complimentary, and these will play on the television. So they have movies. I think they have TV shows. So that's always nice to have, you know, a variety of movies that you can watch when you're on a cruise. I don't tend to watch movies, But when I have a cabin as comfortable as this one, I might spend a little bit more time in the cabin. So yeah, it's really nice that they have that. They have TV channels. Let's see what they have for TV channels. So this is, oh, they have the Food Network. That's all I need. That's all I need. HGTV. That's good. So those are the channels that they have in the cabin. All right, head to muster.
Right beside of the theater place.
Hello.
7 or 8.
All right, here for muster.
And are engine powered. They can be lowered even if the ship has a power failure.
All right, so back in the cabin, muster was a little bit too long, probably about 25 minutes or so. Didn't really have to be, but they gave, you know, the whole spill or what have you. But my butler was amazing. I literally had one Coke to drink, and as I was coming down the hallway, he said, I refilled your Coke. I'm like, I only had one. He said, well, I refilled it for you. So they're on top of things here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a shower and get ready for dinner. All right, so for dinner, first night, just something, this is an old principal's dress actually, just something simple. They want dresses. I'm not big on dresses, so this is what you're getting. Not too fancy, probably more than I would wear on a regular cruise, but old principal dress. All right, let's go to dinner. All right, before I go to dinner, I wanted to show you the guest laundry because it's right across from my cabin, or not too far from my cabin. So you have washers, dryers. These are complimentary to use. Sink. They even have laundry baskets. Ironing board. Television in here. They have starch. Looks like bounce. Looks like they have everything except, do they have soap? Doesn't look like they have soap. So no detergent. So pack your own detergent. Yeah, pack your own detergent, but they do have laundry facilities on board. Oh no, it says all washing machines have automatic detergent dispenser. So I wonder if there's already detergent in there. Oh, it says to dispense laundry detergent, please press the silver button for 5 seconds. Good to know. All right, let's go to dinner. All right, so here we are on deck 5. I didn't come down here before, but it looks like this is where you're gonna have guest services right there. And then a bar right over this way. Looks like some concierge desk. Oh, future cruise desk there, and then get photos right over here. Made it back to the cabin, and there is a time change reminder. It was on the TV. My butler came in and set things up for bedtime, straightened up my computer. I had everything set up. So awesome butler. But yeah, he's been in here like 4 times already. So I will tell you, I know I have some clients. I know some people that love that level of service. Me personally, it gets to be a bit much. So like I said, he came in earlier. I had a half a can of soda. He replaced that. I mean, great service. That's just not my style. So I did tell him that, hey, you just need to check in with me maybe once per day. If I need anything, I'll message you. I don't think that's going to happen. So, but dinner was, it was good. It wasn't what I was hoping for. If I'm very honest, the food was tasty, but it just wasn't, for me, it wasn't like top notch. It wasn't anything spectacular. It was tasty, it was seasoned, it was good. I did appreciate the portions because the portions weren't too huge. As with most cruises, you can order whatever you want from the menu. So there were no restrictions there. The menu was somewhat limited compared to other sailings. So what they have is they have one side that is the crystal signature dishes that they have every single night. So those never change. And then they have, I think they called it the contemporary menu, where those items will change every night. So, so if you order something from the crystal side and you want it the next day, it's always going to be there. So overall, it was tasty. No complaints or anything. The food kind of came out not too hot, but overall it was good. Good service. It was kind of a longer service, so expect there to be, 2 hours, 2 hours and 15 minutes for dinner. That's about how long it took for dinner. You can request a seat by yourself or a table by yourself. I was with a group of people. So overall, not too bad. But it's funny because, not to bring another cruise line into this vlog, but quite a few people at my table were talking about another cruise line that I did sail recently and how this one compares. Price-wise, this one is a lot more expensive, but quality-wise, some of them were saying that they felt the other one. So I'm curious to see. We'll see how this goes over the next few days. Now, got about 45 minutes before the show starts. The show's at 9:30. If I can get an aisle seat, I want to go there and capture a little bit. I'm exhausted. It's been a long travel day, a long day. I'm going to try to get to the show. So stay tuned. We'll see if we get to the show. I have a little bit of work to do first, but if I can get an aisle seat, I'll go catch a little bit and slip out. So stay tuned. Oh, and the ship is rocking really bad. I don't know if it's, I heard that things were a little rough out. I don't know if it's that or if there's lack of stabilizers, but it is, when I tell you, I haven't been on a ship that's moved this much in a while. It's been a minute. I might actually have to put on a seasickness patch. So just as a precaution. So I think I'm going to do that, get a little work done, and then try to get to the show.
And tonight we would like to celebrate those cultures in music, song, and dance as we proudly present our production of Crystal in Motion.
morning. It is day 2 on board Crystal Cruises, Crystal Serenity, and it is 7:30 in the morning. It is completely empty on this ship. Let me just show you. So yeah, I guess everyone's still asleep. I'm about to get breakfast and see what today brings. Now there are some lectures and seminars and things happening today. That is like the bulk of the day. There are a couple of dance classes, bridge classes, things like that. But yeah, everyone's still asleep. All right, so breakfast options this morning. They have the Marketplace Buffet open. The coffee shop is open. They have breakfast. I think the main dining room also has breakfast, and you can also do the 24-hour in-suite dining as well. So this is Trident Grill. It has a late riser's breakfast that you can order. Looks more like continental breakfast. So they have breakfast today 7:30 to 9:30. Then if you wake up too late, 10 o'clock, you come here for that late riser's breakfast. And here we are at Marketplace. This is the buffet. Still pretty empty this morning. Very quiet. Let's see what they have for breakfast. Good morning, how are you? All right, so they have cereal. There is a juice bar over there. But cereal, toppings for yogurt and oatmeal and things. Good morning, how are you? Have some fruit. Good morning. Like soft-boiled eggs, hard-boiled eggs, bacon, sausage, all of that. Good morning. Omelets made to order. Looks like pastries and things there. Very nice. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's like French toast waffles. It's like, yeah, maybe made to order. All right, there is this morning's breakfast, and they will come by and ask for your drink order. I ordered a cappuccino and an orange juice. Again, it's all included. All right, got my cappuccino and orange juice. And the orange juice it's fresh squeezed. It has like, I don't know what that is. It looks like some sort of seeds in there. Yeah, definitely fresh squeezed, and it's delicious. All right, so here is a double ocean view cabin here on Crystal Serenity. Now they will also offer this for solo guests. I'm not able to tour one of the solo cabins today, but it's pretty much the same size, but they are designated for solo guests, so they do not come with solo supplements. But this is what it looks like. This does overlook the Promenade, which is on deck 7, but ocean view nonetheless. And then here's the restroom, your typical size restroom here. It does have shower door, shower head, a little bit smaller than the Sapphire Suite, but it works. All right, so here we are. This is an aquamarine suite on board Crystal Serenity. Now this is one class beneath the Sapphire. This is aquamarine, but still a beautiful layout. This is gorgeous. As you enter, you see you have a walk-in closet here, plenty of storage space. There is a safe. You have your robes, parkas, life jackets, all of that. As you enter, you have a toilet, some shelving space there, a nice size square shower. So plenty of room there. You have double vanity. And then this one has a tub, a jetted tub, which is really nice. It does have the shower head there, so you could take a jetted bathtub, or you could take a shower. That's really nice. All right, here is a double stateroom with a veranda. So like a traditional balcony. You have 2 twin beds that make a king bed, and then you have your robes, nice size closet space, nice vanity, chair. Again, more outlets. There's plenty of outlets in these cabins. And then beautiful balcony out this way. And then the restroom. So again, plenty of storage. You do have body products there. And then you have a nice size shower. All right, here is the aquamarine suite. As you see, as you enter, there are 2 doors in this little hallway. Now this one here was redesigned in 2018. So they have 2 different designs of suites on board. This is the aquamarine as of 2018, which as you see has more of a modern look. Wonderful, wonderful space. Let's check it out real quick. As you come in, you see you have a separate water closet there, double vanity, as well as a nice size shower here. Let's pull that out. Oh, with a nice shower head. This is really nice. Double vanity. Then as you come in, have a nice little work desk there with your tablet. It's gonna have all of the information you need for your cruise. So this is a really, really nice aquamarine suite. And then out on the balcony. Oh, probably shouldn't do that. All right, there is the balcony. All right, so now we are in a sapphire suite, but you're probably wondering, this one looks a little bit different than the one I'm in. Now this is your classic one. So you have different options when you book. You can go classic or you can go contemporary like the one that I have. So let's look around and check out this space. So as you enter, you will have a jetted tub. So that is a big difference. My restroom does not have a jetted tub, but you also have a nice size shower there with glass door, a separate water closet. When you come over here, you have double vanities. Again, all of your body wash products and things, or Ortega, I think that's how you say that, all right here for you. Now you can enter to the restroom through that door, or this main door here. As you enter, you have a nice little cupboard here with all of your glasses, and then looks like a smaller workspace in the vanity that I have, but you're gonna have your fully stocked mini bar. And again, you can request certain drinks and things for your mini bar, and it is refillable. You have some outlets here, as well as a tablet that you'll use throughout the cruise. You also have an espresso maker. And there's a nice little seating area here. This is gonna be for your in-suite dining, which is available 24/7. Just contact your butler and they will bring food to you. I do love that mirror there. Then you have a nice little setup here beside the couch for your champagne and wine couch. There is a television here on a swivel. Kind of interesting because there's also another television right here. So that larger television is going to be for your bed because it is facing that direction. So you have a television there, as well as one there when you're on the couch. And this 2 twin beds put together as a king bed. But beautiful, beautiful decor. All right, I am back in the cabin. I've had a busy morning, just kind of out touring some of the available cabins. They did have them open for me to take a peek at. Wasn't able to get a video of the penthouse, the penthouse suite. They have a penthouse suite as well as a couple of junior penthouse suites. Couldn't get those because they sell out. But I am back in the cabin. I'm going to work a little bit. Right now, there are some lectures going on. Again, in your daily reflections. I said wrong day. Daily reflections, they will have all of the activities that they're going to have. Today they're having a special chocolate tea time. They have a high tea every day, 3:30 to 4:30. It's complimentary. Not sure if I'm going to make it or not because there's a painting session going on that I might go to. But they had some different lectures just to give you an idea of what the morning looked like. So they started off the morning with a fitness class, and all the fitness classes, everything included. They did have mass this morning. The library's open. They had some things going on in the spa where you can get some treatments, sampler massages. Then they had someone on board that was giving the history. It was like an hour-long seminar about the history of the pearl. And it says it goes back over 6,000 years. The pearl is the oldest gem known to man. So this was a seminar. Then they also had an enrichment program that I wish I could have made, but I didn't see it. It says Forensic Anthropology from Crime Lab to Crime Fiction Part 2. So it's the second part. Now, something to know is if you miss any of the lectures that are on board, and they have some celebrities. They had Gloria Gaynor on a couple months ago, someone mentioned. So they'll have some celebrities on board doing these seminars or enrichment seminars. And so if you miss them, you can catch them on the television. They do have a specific channel. So if you missed it, they will record it and it will be on your television. So right now they just have bridge lessons going on, golf clinic. Let's see. So not a whole lot going on right now. Right now it's 11 o'clock. So they're doing another enrichment program. It says lessons from the Cuban Missile Crisis. I'm not really into that, so I'm not going to that. So I'm just going to kind of get some work done, chill for a little bit. I am going to order in-suite dining for lunch just to see what that is about. So I'm going to contact my butler in a second and go ahead and order lunch, work a little bit, and then get to probably just hang out on the pool deck a little bit. So just stay tuned. All right, so here in the app is where they have the in-suite dining. They have the breakfast menu, lunch menu, dinner menu. Lunch is between 10 and 6. Let's see what they have available. All right, so they have different soups. And again, this is all included, all you can eat. They have salads, wheat salad, Cobb salad, which Cobb salad sounds good. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. They have, let me see if I can screenshot it. Maybe if I hold it up. There we go. They have roast beef sandwiches, Swiss cheese sandwiches, and then again, this in-suite dining is 24 hours. They have grilled cheese, French fries, mozzarella panini, turkey club sandwich, which that's probably what I'm going to get. Pasta, pizza, burgers, and then desserts they have there. So that's the 24-hour in-suite dining that you can have ordered. And I believe you can also order from the restaurants and have it delivered to your cabin as well. So that's what I'm going to do. Go ahead and contact my butler. You can contact them through the app or by telephone.
Very good morning. This is Butler on duty, Yogi. How may I help you?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm doing well.
Yes,
I wanted to see about ordering room service. Do I order that through you?
yeah, it's fine. You can order through me. Okay.
Okay. And I just wanted like around like 11:30.
No, it's 11:30 now. It's more than 11:30 now.
It's 11:30 now?
Wait, let me take. It's 11:33.
Oh, okay.
Last night it's 1 hour forward. You know.
Okay. Well, I'll take it whenever it's ready. Then that's fine. All right. So their telephone system is a little tricky to figure out how to work, but as you see, you just order through the butler and they're going to bring it and set it up here in my cabin. So we'll see what this looks like. And then I also need him to come fix this TV because my TV in my cabin or in my bedroom has been, guys, I've never said that before, in my bedroom, not my cabin, because my cabin's out there, has been spinning like that. So like last night I wanted to watch a little TV as I was going to sleep and I couldn't because it was just spinning. So I'm gonna see if he can fix that for me as well.
VIP.
All right, so I was able to rest up, have lunch in the cabin. Now I am headed to Samba. They have a Samba lesson going on the deck, so we're going to check that out and listen to some music. It's very windy out and the deck is empty. But they do have bar service. I am going to grab my first official drink for the cruise. I had margarita yesterday. I had wine yesterday. No margarita, nothing to drink. So we'll check out and see what they have to drink. All right, looks like Samba's actually here in Palm Court, which is at the back of the ship.
And just like in the New York steps, we open a quarter this way. And then we continue our turn to the half. Back, forward, side, and turn, side.
See if I can grab a drink here. See what they have on the menu. All right, I immediately saw banana. I think I might go with that. I like banana flavor. Rum cocktail soap.
1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and open position New York.
All right, there's my fuzzy banana. Looks very, very creamy. Let's give it a try. Oh, that's like a dessert. That is really good. Very strong too. Definitely like a dessert. All right, there's supposed to be art class, painting class here at the aft of the marketplace. So let's check it out. So as you see, there's not a full-time buffet on board, so they do shut down between meals. So there's other spots you can dine at, but nothing is available right now in between dinner or lunch and dinner. Actually, there's nothing for dinner. You have to go to the main dining room or specialty dining. So it looks like you sign in here. It says take a picture as a reference and whatever material you like.
I just did the drawing. And then I'm going to be going over.
Grab an apron.
It's really important because you don't want to ruin something right here in the middle of the painting. So I set up my art materials so that my paper is pretty much directly in front of me. My scratch paper is immediately to my right. My watercolors are either above or next to, as is my water. We will be having an art show, and one of the things to keep in mind, examples here, if anyone wants to do reflective art, I do have this one. This one is really wild. I did this paper, and it's the one brush that you have that's going to pick up a lot of water. So I'm just simply going to wet down the top 2/3 of this painting. One of the things in painting, it's called the 1/3 rule. Does anyone know what that is about, 1/3 rule? So when you look at a
Not too bad. Looks pretty good. So they'll have another art class tomorrow, and then they do an art show by the reception. So they'll mat these for you. So you can take it home. Nice little souvenir. Really cute. That was a lot of fun. You can tell she's very, very passionate about art. So we're going to go try to check out the chocolate tea time right now. All right, tea time. Coffee smells really good. Let's see where I can join it. So this is the special chocolate tea time. Now it sounds like there's a buffet of pastries that we'll go check out. That's what they have on the buffet. Also an ice cream bar, and then they have some sandwiches there, and then the different teas that you can order. Here is the buffet for tea time. How nice. Hello. Everything's chocolate. Very nice. Is it the same on this side? Thank you. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. I'll try that.
This is number.
The server said this is the best garlic cream and scones ever, and it has raisins in it, so it makes kind of all things on my plate. So I'm gonna give it a try. You think the first time I had a real scone was, I think, on Explorer Journeys, possibly. So that is the clotted cream. That is very good. I think that's just whipped cream. But he said to have it with a jam, which says herb beer. I don't know what kind that is. It's like a strawberry jam. That is really good. Oh my gosh. That jam, it's like strawberry. Yeah, that was a great recommendation. That is delicious. All right, just got back in the cabin and I have some canapes that my butler left. Now this is included with boasting in sapphire and aquamarine, as well as the penthouse suites. So you'll get this every single day or something like this. I'm not even hungry, y'all, so it's a lot of food. All right, it is dinner time and I am headed to Umi Uma by Chef. I'll put the name right here. It is an exclusive dining venue on board. And from what I've heard, if you were to go to one of the chef's restaurants on land, you're paying easily $200 per person. Very, very expensive. Heard this is the best thing on board to eat. I love Japanese food. I love Asian food. So we're gonna go check it out and see what it's all about.
How are you?
All right, so here's the menu. I've heard that the cod is what you want to order. I have no clue what to order, what to expect. Hello. It's a hot towel and some edamame. And here is the sushi menu if you want to order sushi. I think it's all included. So everything looks really good. I absolutely love Japanese food, so I'm like torn between what I want. I think I'm gonna go with the Nobu style lobster tacos. And then I also saw the tempura, the shrimp, but I don't know. Then I see the spicy seafood soup, which sounds really good right about now. And they have salads. Yeah, I might just let my waiter let me know what's recommended, because there's so many different options. The wok fried shrimp and scallops, but I heard the black cod is what you really want to get here. That's the most popular thing, so that's probably what I'm going to go with for my entree, but we'll see. All right, got some sake for my drink tonight, and then they have a special Japanese wine, so that's kind of cute. All right, there's the tempura rock shrimp with the spicy sauce. Smells really good. That is really good. It does have a little kick to it. You can tell it's fresh, crispy, but it does have a spicy sauce. Not too spicy, but it has a little kick to it. Really good. All right, and this is a Nobu specialty. It's called New Beef. Not a clue, but this was the recommendation. It has, of course, sesame seeds, some sort of sauce. They said it's a little spicy as well, but it's a specialty. All right, so this is very tasty. I guess I didn't think it through that it's coming from the sushi bar, so it is pretty rare, like almost raw. I'm not a rare steak eater, but I'm gonna finish this because it's very, very tasty. But if you don't like rare beef, don't get that. I didn't think that through, getting it from the sushi bar. So, but extremely tasty, very good. All right, and this is another Nobu specialty. This is the yellow tail sashimi. It has some sort of miso, sweet sauce, jalapenos, and something else he mentioned. But this is another specialty. That is really spicy. Very flavorful. Ooh, that is real kick to it. Very tasty. You know, they're gonna make sure you drink. That's Nobu's Chardonnay, and I have sake over there. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've had to drink today, other than one other drink. So I'll finish both of those. All right, there is my spicy seafood soup. It smells really good. As you can see, it's really hot too. Y'all, that broth is so flavorful, and it's a little spicy. So flavorful. I wish I could bottle that up and take it home. That is really good broth. All right, so here is the signature cod. That looks and smells really, really good. And then I just got a little bit of rice with it. So it seems like everything is very meat, fish heavy, not many vegetables and things, and that's because Nobu wants you to savor the flavors. And this is actually Japanese and Peruvian, is what my waiter just said. So very interesting, and it's been delicious so far. All right, so besides my dad's fried fish, this is the best fish I've probably had in my life. It is so buttery, as you see. Like, I can't even use the chopsticks. I'm gonna need to get a fork. Delicious, flavorful, perfectly seasoned, perfectly cooked. I mean, you see it's falling apart. I can't even use chopsticks. That is phenomenal. Probably the best thing I've had on board so far. Highly recommend getting this. And they said this is the signature dish, so amazing. I'm gonna eat all this. I'm stuffed, but I'm gonna eat this. All right, here are the desserts. Now, I am like stuffed, so I'm like, but that trio creme brulee sounds very interesting. But you guys know I'm probably go with the chocolate. Even though I had chocolate cake earlier. I'm not a big creme brulee person, but that sounds very interesting. So does that ice cream. But I think I'm gonna go with the souffle. All right, there is the chocolate souffle. And they also came with some cookies. That looks really good. All right, y'all, dinner. 10 out of 10. Oh my gosh, so good. So much food. I'm like stuffed. I was gonna try to go to the show for a little bit tonight, and then check out the Connoisseurs Club, because they're gonna have some live music there. And there was one other spot to check out how they're doing the dancing. So they do dancing after dinner every night. So I'm gonna try to stay up for that. So stay tuned for that. We'll see what happens. But 10 out of 10, top notch. Way better than, like, last night's dinner wasn't bad. But the specialty dining apparently is where it's at. And again, you have some included with your cruise. It depends on the length of your sailing. So for this one, we got 2 specialty dining included. They only have 3 restaurants on board. So you get 2 included, and if you go back again, it's $50 per person. And from what I was told, if you were to dine at Nobu's restaurants, elsewhere, you're easily spending $200. So it's definitely worth it if you're gonna dine there more than once. And I've heard that some people do it multiple times each cruise. So definitely worth it. Delicious. I'm like tired. I'm stuffed. It's been a wonderful day, but let's see if I catch some entertainment and see kind of what that looks like on this ship, because there wasn't a whole lot going on today. It's a very relaxing cruise. If you're someone that wants to relax, just kind of do your own thing, this is where luxury's at. And honestly, you know, I did Explore Journeys before, and I was so relaxed on that cruise. And I feel the same level of relaxation on this cruise. So there's something to be said about luxury and having that opportunity to just to unwind and just relax. And I'm enjoying it. So, yeah, now the extra catering, the butler and all that, it's not really my style, but everything else has been really, really good. All right, I am headed to Palm Court. This is where they do the dancing in the evenings. As you see, the pool deck is empty. They closed the pool down actually at 6 p.m. So, looks like the jacuzzi is still open. I haven't seen anyone in the jacuzzi at all this cruise. It looks like the pool is still open, but on the app it says closes at 6. But yeah, it's empty again. All right, so the dancing is going to start up in a little bit, I think. It's pretty empty over here right now. Hello. Actually, I think I'm fine. Yes, thank you. I think I've had too much already. Thank you. Yeah, service is on point. I literally just sat down. Here's a peek at the Bistro. Haven't had a chance to walk through here yet. So this is coffee shop. They'll have pastries and things out here. I will check this out probably tomorrow. It's a beautiful venue. Get those nice ocean views. Beautiful. It says no self-service, so I'm assuming that they'll have someone here to serve. But it is closed now, so it's not even, well, it's just 9 o'clock and it's closed. So you're not gonna get specialty coffee late. I wonder what time it closes, probably around 6, I'm guessing. Here at Avenue Saloon. Hello, I'm fine. Nothing's drink. Thank you. My lady,
so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find that I've been unsuccessful when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek.
So I am here at the Galaxy Lounge. I think this is the name of the theater for a Billy Joel tribute show. So last night's show was pretty good, so I figured I would stop in to check this one out. So I'm sitting towards the back only because the seats aren't very tiered, and so if anybody sits in front of you, you're not really getting a good shot because the stage is kind of low in comparison to where the chairs are. So if you want to have a clear shot, sitting towards the back is not a bad idea because it's actually tiered seating. So see, these are tiered, whereas the other ones are slightly, but not quite. So this is a lot better.
Saturday I said I'm sorry. Someone came and trashed me out of here. I was told what you should do. On the simple show that you got it all under control. You don't want to state of mind.
It is day 3 and I'm currently sitting in Waterside for breakfast. So they had breakfast this morning from 8 to 9:30. So I figured I'd come here rather than go to the buffet, just so you guys can see what breakfast is like in the main dining room. As you can see, it's pretty empty this morning and they have very limited hours. So if you want breakfast, make sure you get up early. All right, and here is the menu. You have your basics there, cereal, grapefruit muesli. Then you have your classics, your eggs, waffles, French toast, and then they have specials there. Oh, they have a crab omelet. Sounds interesting. And then they have smoothies. And then it says convenient breakfast combinations all in one. You can grab those options there, and then you can do some add-ons. And then of course your coffees, teas, juice, all of that. I didn't realize they had pineapple juice. That sounds really good.
For you, like some pastries for this morning?
Sure. I'll take the cinnamon roll there.
Cinnamon roll.
Thank you.
I'll be back with your coffee in a second.
Thank you. See what it's looking like inside. Has a really good flavor. I've never had cheese and corn in an omelet. We should have more crab, but pretty tasty. All right, back in the cabin. Breakfast was delicious. I do wish there was a little bit more crab in the omelet, but everything was delicious. Service was, 30-minute breakfast. Quick service. Not many people there, so you can go to the main dining room or the buffet. Also, Trident Grill, I believe, is open for breakfast for late risers, I think after 9:30. And then you also have the cafe. So it was funny. I'm washing laundry and literally, as soon as I stepped out, I wish I had the camera rolling. As soon as I stepped out of the laundry room, my butler was in the hallway. And he was like, I can do the laundry for you. Guys, this is still so awkward for me. Like, I understand that this level of luxury is for someone. I'm just not, I don't know if I'm there yet, but it's awesome service. So yeah, with my suite, I do get some complimentary laundry and all of that. So he just wanted to remind me of that, but I can take care of my own laundry. So right now, not a whole lot going on. Pretty much the same type of activities that happened yesterday during the C Day. There's a few lectures, like I think 3 different ones. They have a couple fitness classes going on. There is dance later. So it's really just a chill day. So I'm gonna just kind of pop in on a few things and work today. I need to catch up with a few things and just enjoy this beautiful sea day. We finally have some sunshine because it's been dreary this whole cruise. So finally have some sunshine. So I'm gonna enjoy some time out on the balcony. more coffee. But I am here at the Bistro. There's the drink menu. Thank you. So you have your organic teas, herbal teas, green tea, fruit tea, tea lattes, and then your other drinks are, that's not focusing. All right, currently here at the Marketplace Buffet, debating whether I'm going to dine here at Trident Grill, which I haven't done yet. So plenty of salad veggie options, probably more veggies I've ever seen than I've seen on any other cruise ship. Got salmon there, some beef stew, pork stew, that looks really good. Hello. Oh, that looks good. Deviled chicken. Nice. It's like lamb burgers, potatoes, chicken, lasagna, salad bar, and it just kind of wraps around. I think I'm going to go to Trident Grill and try that out. Let's check out here. I haven't gone out back yet. It's been kind of dreary, so I haven't had a chance to really go out here. But little dining spot. Very nice. It's like that'll take you down deck. Let's see what's back there. Yeah, nice little option here if you want to dine outside. First time catching a wake view. Now check out this little tucked away deck. This right here is, so up there is the buffet. This would be deck 11 then. Looks like maybe a smoking section. I see an ashtray. But look, they have loungers right here. There's like no one here. Looks like they have umbrellas that maybe they put out at some point. But yeah, this is a little tucked away spot. If you want to come work, catch a smoke break. Now, you know what? Now that I'm looking, it looks like they might have that on every deck. The aft of every deck. That's kind of cool. See, look. The secret little spot. All right, so yeah, let's check out Trident Grill. They have sandwiches and salads and things out here. I think you go to the window to order it and then just have a seat. Let's see how we go about doing this. But this is the Trident Grill area. Now that is separate from Beef Bar, which is back that way. Beef Bar will have lunch, but I have a reservation for tonight, so I'm not going to go there for lunch today. All right, here's the menu. Hello, how are you? What is your wrap of the day?
Turkey club wrap.
Oh, that sounds good. Turkey club wrap. I think that's what I'll have. Good, how are you?
Have a chance to talk to Paolo?
All right, that looks amazing. That is the turkey melt wrap from Trident Grill with some french fries. I'll go back and get some fruit. And I just ordered a margarita, but that looks really, really good. And nice little venue here. Now, because it is hot out, it is a little stuffy in here right now, but I'm about to enjoy that. All right, there is my margarita. Looks good. Give this wrap a try. That is delicious. I usually prefer a dry sandwich. Whatever sauce you're using in that, it's really good. All right, lunch was delicious. I'm gonna grab some gelato. Haven't tried these cookies yet either. Maybe I'll try a cookie. I think I will. And I just noticed that they have soft serve back there. They have today's specials, caramel and peanuts. That actually sounds really good too. All right, I'm going for a pistachio and vanilla. All right, looks like the pool deck has more people out today. Wait, a lot more people. I guess because it's sunny and warm. So I'm not a fan of the vanilla. It's too fragrant. It's like perfume to me. But that pistachio at the bottom is delicious. All right, ooh, it's very windy out. Go check out the front of the ship. It's extremely windy. Oh, my dress is flying up. Thankfully, no one's on the ship. Hold my dress tight. Let's see what's over here. This is at the front of the ship. All right, looks just like a little spot. Nothing over here. But you can get some amazing forward views. I wonder if they use this for a helipad at some point. Oh, so there's a jacuzzi down there. Oh, I totally missed that before. Looks like it's closed off right now. A pool, lunch pool. We'll go check it out. Yeah, I'm guessing it's closed off because it's so windy. It's been windy this whole trip, probably the windiest that it's been. So yeah, let's go down there and check it out. And I believe that's on deck 7. They said that there's a promenade area that wraps around, and that's like a signature thing for Serenity's, that they have a full, most ships don't have a full wraparound promenade, but this one does. So people use that as a jogging track as well. All right, so here is the promenade. As you see, they changed direction for those jogging. So today's direction is that way, so you should walk that way. So just an open promenade area. If you have an ocean view, your ocean view is going to face this promenade. So, you know, probably keep your windows closed because people can't see in, but yeah, it literally wraps all the way around. All right, so it looks like that section is fully closed. Oh, it's a staff only. Is that a staff-only deck? Interesting. Never seen that before. It might be a staff-only deck. Yeah, definitely says staff-only. That's pretty cool. They have their own little private deck, little pool. Very nice. All right, so I am headed to tea time. Guys, those scones yesterday, best scones I've ever had. So I saved room to get a scone today and some tea. And then a couple other things happening. They have their computer university. And I mentioned this before. This is the computer lab that they have. They offer like once or twice a day different classes that you can sign up. They're complimentary. Yesterday they had like how to use ChatGPT. Today it is WhatsApp for travelers. And it's just going to give you information on how to use WhatsApp, and it gives some statistics on WhatsApp or what have you. But there's also another seminar. It says Creative Media Fundamentals, See Like a Photographer, with instructor Lisa Carney. It says skilled photographers have a unique ability to transform ordinary moments into extraordinary visuals, discover the thought process behind their artistry, and learn how to see the world through a new lens. That might be something interesting I might go to right after tea time. So that's happening. There's another fitness class. Now there are some solo travelers meetups. There is one at 6 p.m. today, and it is hosted. So the other one, there was one yesterday that wasn't hosted, as well as one that was hosted. I'm not going to go to those, but if you are a solo cruiser, just know that they do have the solo meetup. They also, in the main dining room, what is it called, Waterside, they have a table for solo cruisers, 1 to 2 tables for solo cruisers. So when you check in for dinner, if you want to dine with others, you can ask to be seated at the solos table. So that was something cool that I found out. So you can also choose to dine on your own. And what's nice about the dining room on board is that the tables are spread out nicely. So it's not like other cruise lines where you're kind of still sitting on top of people. You have a little bit of space to yourself. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab some tea and a scone and then maybe check out this photography class. And tonight is formal night. Because this is a shorter Caribbean cruise, my understanding is it's not as formal as it normally is, but think tuxedos, suits, gowns for formal night here. I just have a dress, nothing fancy, because I was told that I didn't need to, pack anything too formal, so I didn't do that. But we'll see how everyone else is dressed. But just know that on typical sailings, you will be formal, and formal means gowns, tuxedos, and the full nine. Thank you. That's a lot. All right, here is the tea time today. So today it's on a tray, and I just asked for one scone, and that's all I wanted. And they said they have to serve it to me on this tray, even though I'm solo, and that I should just sample and try everything, a little bite from everything, because it's all delicious. But all I wanted was that scone. But beautiful, beautiful atmosphere, as you see. The pianist is here. Tea time is every single day. It is included, and it goes from 3:30 to 4:30 every single day. So I'm going to try a little nibble of everything, but I don't do little sandwiches. I tried that one, I can't, because they have like mayonnaise and things on them. So like cucumber sandwiches, one was roast beef. Not my thing, but I will try each of these sweets. Here at Beef Bar, now this is in a unique spot. It's on the other side of Trident Grill, kind of in the enclosed solarium area. So they never opened the solarium. So this is kind of on a deck. So kind of interesting spot. But I am here, let's check out what they have. All right, it is rather dark. I'm not gonna turn my light on because everyone's gonna look at me, but here's the menu, what they have. They have beef, leaf, and reef. It's kind of their theme. Actually, I'm gonna have to turn my light on. I can't. There we go. There's the menu. Tacos, which is probably what I'm gonna have. You guys know I don't pass up a taco. So they have street food and comfort food. I have no clue how to order, but I'm sure they'll come explain that to me. But from what I understand, this is kind of like tapas style. So it's best to be shared. So I don't want to order too much because I don't have anyone to share it with. All right, I ordered a glass of their special champagne for tonight. Don't know what it is, but they said they have a special drink of the day, and this is it. So they definitely transformed this area in the evening. It's not the same during the day, but again, they do have this for lunch during the day on some sea days. Not every day, not on embarkation day, from what I hear. And you don't need reservations. It's first come, first serve for lunch. All right, here is my prawn salad. This is an appetizer, but that is a huge, huge portion. But it looks really good. It smells good too. and here are the tacos. The salad's a little bland. Not my favorite. These look really good. All right, so even the tacos are just okay for me. There's like a barbecue sauce of some sort on the steak, and I don't do barbecue with steak. So it's very heavy barbecue sauce. I'm not a fan of that. All right, there is my ribeye, and it came pre-cut like that. Then I got the sauce they recommended and mashed potatoes. So you see the way it's served, it's meant to be shared. So yeah, so mashed potatoes, sauce, and the ribeye. All right, so the steak is seasoned. It is perfect. These mashed potatoes are very reminiscent, I think, of Explorer Journeys. And I said I had mashed potatoes and I had nutmeg in it. These do as well, like almost identical recipe. I think it was Explorer Journeys that I mentioned that on. These are delicious. So is the steak. That's probably the best part of the meal. All right, there are the desserts. I don't like pavlova. I think I'm gonna go with the crepes. That sounds good. All right, and here is the crepe. It's actually not what I was expecting, but it's like layers of crepes there. Very interesting, it's very pretty. Hopefully it tastes good. All right, good morning. It is day 4 and we are in beautiful Samana, Dominican Republic. Very first time here. I have a short excursion booked through Crystal Cruises because I want to show you guys that process and what it looks like having an excursion through Crystal Cruises. Sorry, I haven't had my coffee yet. And so something else to know about Crystal Cruises is if you are looking for something particular that you don't see as far as their excursions, as far as what they offer, they do offer a personalized service where they can help you find an excursion for your destination. It's a $100 planning fee, but they will organize a personalized excursion for you. So you just need to contact your travel advisor or your Crystal Cruise rep, and they will assist you with this. But I'm super excited to be here. I absolutely love the Dominican Republic. And this is my first time here. So we are going ATVing and swimming. This is about a 5 or 6 hour tour. It is labeled as an extensive tour, more so I think because of the ATVing. So you can, the price of this excursion was right around $169. But if you are a couple and you weigh over 230 each, you can share that cost. So one vehicle was $169. Regardless if you have 1 or 2 passengers. So I am about to go grab breakfast from the marketplace, get coffee, and then I'm headed to the Galaxy Lounge to take off for this excursion. And it is a hot one already. Last time I was in Dominican Republic, just last month, super hot. So it is mid-November, but still really hot out. All right, here's my breakfast for this morning. That is like a immunity juice. It has ginger, pineapple, some other things in there. Some sort of chocolate coconut muffin, cream cheese, Danish, eggs, sausage, bacon, and some fruit. Oh, this juice is really good. Very good. Hey, y'all, these muffins they have on board, best muffins I've had at sea. I don't know if you guys can tell how moist and buttery that is, but all of the muffins are really good. This is a nut white chocolate of some sort, but really tasty. All right, so something to note is Samana is a tender port, so you will have to get off the boat through tender. Now, with this being Crystal excursion, I didn't have to worry about a tender process. In fact, I don't even think I read or saw anywhere. So you just show up whenever you're ready. They'll give you instructions. I don't think there's an actual tender process like on other ships where you have to collect tickets and things like that. All right, good thing I like to arrive a little early. I went to the wrong lounge. I was going to Galaxy Lounge, but my ticket says go to Stardust Lounge. That's where I'm headed to.
Gangway today is located on deck number 4. Just please do not miss bottles of water and towels will be available at the gangway. And we exit by that side, please. We exit by that side. So one, our call group T. Last bigger letter on your ticket. T is Delta. Samana 8.
All right, so they have towels and water at the exit. So that was about a 10-minute tender. So pick up tours over this way. All right, I am group 4. All right, so this is where I'm picking up my tour. You have tourist information there, and then it looks like they have other vendors. So if you didn't book a tour, it looks like if you take the tender over, they're gonna have some tours you can pick up right there. But it doesn't look like there's really a beach. There's a small little beach right here, but nothing directly here. There are some taxis there or tour services, it looks like. I'll give you guys the prices on the way back. Good morning. Sign a quick waiver and we're about to take off. So they said this is about 4 hours long, so it'll be a long ride. I would say anything that you don't need to leave because there's really no place to store anything, so I'll have to figure that out. All right, so they did come in and help me strap my bag there, so just pack light because there's really no place to store. Sometimes they'll have baskets and things, but there's nothing available.
Look, off, start off, and
This is gorgeous. So there's a blowhole. So we made another stop.
This is faro ranch. For people can see what product we have. Okay, local product from the same garden here. This is coconut, cocoa bean, chocolate. If you want, you can take a one. You can take a one here.
Toma, agárrate de ahí. ¿Qué es lo que es?
Oh, príncipe! Small, no, señora, pruebe, no me haga eso, por Dios. Oh, this one.
Thank you.
Come on, you said that.
It's really sweet, really good.
Sugar and fruit, and you take it every day, 2 beans, then this. No problem, control. No more insulin, no problem. You put in some water, cinnamon, water, and vanilla, and you got chocolate. Tráeme chocolate, 100% natural. You see this one? Or chocolate. Cacao, de crédito, Apple Pay, $, peso, euro, everything. The blue is small, you see, it's a lollipop.
All right, now we are headed off to the beach. So that hill was brutal. But this has been a really nice tour. So we're here at this beach for about 15 minutes. They said we're going to another beach where we're going to be able to spend some time. So people were upset because he was like 15 minutes here, but he said he's taking us to another beach. So I'm going to sit here for a little bit, probably grab something to drink. But it is, guys, it's beautiful. I absolutely love Dominican Republic. I say that every time I visit. It is just breathtaking. One of my favorite places. Oh, so this is really nice. So they have like a little shallow cove. I believe he said one of these is fresh water and the other was salt water maybe. That is beautiful. Really nice. So as you guys have seen, they've had like paparazzi taking pictures and videos, so reasonably priced. So they said if individuals purchase, like couples or individually, it's $60 for all of your photos and videos. And if everyone in the group buys it, it's just $30. So that's not a bad deal. So I think I am going to get those because I'm sure there's so much that I didn't capture. So we'll go ahead and get those. So we are here about 45 minutes. It is gorgeous. Really nice. secluded beach. I heard Samaná has beautiful beaches. And yeah, this is living up to it for sure. Reminds me of Brazil. All right, made it back to port. All right, so here's the tour information that I was going to share earlier. So it looks like they have some set tours that you can take by taxis or tour guide. Says taxi price and then tour guide. So I'm guessing you pay for your taxi and then the tour guide right there. And then the taxi cost to get to certain places. All right, it was a beautiful day. First time here. I will actually be back here in a couple of weeks, so I'll have some other content for you. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful port. I hope more ships come here. Very beautiful. I wasn't going to grab anything to eat because I am about 3.5 hours away from dinner and I am starving, so I'm grabbing a burger and probably I'm going to try those cookies at the ice cream shop. Yeah, the tour would have been perfect if it included some sort of food, but yeah, I'm hungry right now. Yeah, look at this burger. That's included, Trident Grill. Big patty. Very nice. And I'm starved. All right, gotta get a shot with the bun on top. That looks good. And I had to cut it open for you guys. I already know I'm not gonna be hungry for dinner if I eat this, but it just looks so good. I love a good burger. I don't have burgers often, but when I do, I want it like this. That looks really, I'm so hungry. Y'all, is better than it looks. That is perfection. For sure. Perfection. Yeah, I'm not going to be hungry for dinner. I'm going to still go and get something small. But 3 hours out. Yeah. But, ooh, this is good. I'm glad I actually stopped by because I wasn't going to get anything. And I'm glad I did because I had tried a burger from there. So definitely make sure you get the burgers from Trident Grill. All right, just got back in the cabin and my canopies are here for today. He said some sort of black bean wrap, chocolates, hummus, and cantaloupe. Now that looks really good, but I'm stuffed from that burger, so I'll probably put this in the fridge for later. But I did get cookies from Trident Grill or from the ice cream shop. Let's give these a try. Y'all know I love a good cookie. So this is chocolate chip. That's more than chocolate chip. This tastes like Panera has a everything but the kitchen sink cookie. This is what that tastes like. Probably is. And then here looks like the regular chocolate chip. That's good too. And then they have I think it was a white chocolate walnut. And then they had oatmeal raisin the other day, but I missed those. That's the one I'm gonna finish. That's good. Not too sweet, very nutty. Almost like a shortbread. Guys, the food has been really good. So, and that burger really did me in. So I'm about to shower, get a little bit of work done, maybe take a quick nap, then we're off to dinner. But first, let me tell you about the tour. The tour was amazing. Definitely worth the price, especially if you have 2 people riding. But beware, it is way longer than what they said. They said on our ticket, said we'll be back around 2. We didn't get back until almost 4 o'clock. So, excuse me. So plan for that. Plan that it's going to take all day. And when they said it was like 4 hours of driving, it truly was. I actually have a blister on my hand. So maybe wear gloves and just plan to be driving for a while. Very, very scenic. But if you are afraid of ATVing, I personally wouldn't recommend it because as I mentioned, there was that one hill you had to go way up. And you're going to be driving for a long time. It wasn't like treacherous or anything, but there are certain points where you're going to be driving in the street with other vehicles. I felt safe, but it truly does require some exertion, you know, having to sit upright and having to ride 4 hours or what have you. The beach stops were nice. I do wish that the beach stop was a little bit longer. It would have been nice to maybe do 2 hours of riding, 2 hours at the beach. So if they offer any, you know, feedback, comment cards, that's probably what I'll say. Because other people were a little disappointed that we didn't get to spend as much time at the beach. We probably spent a total of 45 minutes to an hour total. And so people wanted to spend more time at the beach. So lovely. I love that I was able to see more of Samana. I'll be back in a couple of weeks. So really excited. I think this is probably the most beautiful Dominican Republic port that I've been to. So, all right, let me go ahead and shower and rest up, get some work done, and head to dinner. Alrighty, so it is dinner time. We are headed to, I cannot say the name, but it is the Italian restaurant, Onboard. I'm not even going to try to butcher it, but that's where I'm headed to. Looks like the casino is open. I have yet to go in there. All right, here is the menu. There's the name, Asteria de Video. I know I'm not saying that right. But here's the menu. You have your Italian classics there. So this is Italian. And then the signature dishes. And then traditional Venetian dishes there. I'm gonna try to go something kind of light tonight because I'm really not even hungry. Yeah, it really seems like there's nothing light on the menu. I guess all Italian's pretty heavy, so we'll have to see. And then they have tasting menus, it says, for the enjoyment of the entire table. We're not going to do any tastings tonight though, because I don't want to waste any food. What to get? All right, I think I'm going to go with the langoustines. I don't know what a lettuce sauce is, so I'm curious to see what that is. So they said you can mix and match from each menu and get whatever you want. But because this is family style typically, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to order probably that one dish and call it a night. All right, special olive oil and bread. All right, I can't put my finger on the flavor, but it tastes very similar to a candle to me. That green sauce is not doing it for me. It's very, very fragrant, like extremely. I'll have to ask what that flavor is. The fish is very good, just whatever that green sauce is, I'm not feeling that at all. Okay, it is verbena oil, V-E-R-B-E-N-A. That's what the oil is, very, very fragrant. I don't think it belongs on the plate. Thankfully, the green and the mashed potatoes isn't from that. They just drizzled that on the outside. So I can eat the potatoes with that sauce, verbena oil. I'll have to see exactly what that is, but that's what it is. Yeah, so just looked up verbena. It is a flower, and it has a very strong taste, and it also has like a lemon flavor too. So that's why I don't care for it. All right, here is the dessert menu. They have some cheeses, dessert pairing, wines. I might probably get limoncello, and then the desserts are here. I don't do tiramisu. That's one dessert I don't do. I think I'm gonna go with the gelato, probably. That sounds good. All right, pistachio ice cream and the La Petite Fours, I think that's what they call them. Little samplers. Very cute. I'm not really sure what to do with 3 spoons. All right, headed to Stardust Club for this show. So a 30-minute show, and then there's another show at Galaxy Lounge right after. So we'll have 2 shows tonight.
You know, the team on board, the entertainment team, the permanent team, is bar none one of the most talented, most devoted team of performers you could ever find in any ship anywhere in the world. And their own 25-minute cabaret performance. And it's something that wasn't necessarily originally in the programming, but when they came on board, they offered to put this show together for us, just to add to our programming. And I must tell you, it is so wonderful to watch them. They are literally in their element when they are dancing. And so I'm looking forward to see you enjoy as much as I have enjoyed every time they have performed. And so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I present you the incredibly talented Lutza and Davide.
You better stop the things you do. Hide me down. Oh no.
They were awesome.
Beautiful.
They were awesome.
Beautiful.
Fabulous show. Loved it. All right, so my time on board Crystal Serenity has come to an end. Guys, that show was phenomenal. There's another show happening that's like a variety show for icons. So like some of your iconic musicians over decades that they're going to be singing and dancing. I think I'm going to pass on that only because I'm tired and I still have to get packed. Disembarkation information was placed in my cabin yesterday. So that's the disembarkation folder. A little bit different than other cruise lines. It's not just a piece of paper. They have luggage tags, information on how to disembark. I got luggage tags number 1 if I wanted to put my luggage outside, and then just giving me information on, on what to expect for disembarkation, out of San Juan, what to do with your luggage, how to settle accounts, and then where the breakfast options are for the morning of. Now, there's going to be most of everyone on board. They're staying on board for the next leg. And there are some people on board for the next 30 days or so. So that's just the nature of the itineraries for Crystal Cruises. But guys, overall, had an amazing time. I will be booking Crystal again here in the future. Just gotta get those coins together. So it's been a fabulous time. Really no complaints. like I said, it took a little bit of getting used to having Butler service, this and that, whatever. Just the level of service is just exceptional. And again, I know clients, I know some people that would absolutely love that. It did take some adjustment for me, but I think I've gotten used to it now that I'm about to go back home. So yeah, so packing it up, about to head back home to the family. If you are looking to sail with Crystal or any other cruise line, feel free to contact us at Major Adventures Travel. I would love to help you. And let me know your thoughts on this series. Did you guys enjoy me cruising luxury? I know when I cruise Explore Journeys, you guys love that. Let me know your thoughts on this. Would you give Crystal Cruises a try? Would you give another luxury cruise line a try? So stay tuned, because I do have more luxury river cruises and other types of content coming soon. Make sure you like, follow, share out, all of that good stuff. Subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. I'm headed home tomorrow from San Juan, Puerto Rico. I'm probably not going to highlight anything tomorrow unless something happens, but disembarking in San Juan and headed back home tomorrow. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys on the next cruise.